This is round 2 of the league. Just getting loaded up here. I unfortunately lost the first round, so I really need to do well here. Also, the cutoff for the showdowns is now just top 16 for each individual league instead of combining the results from 2 leagues, so it's going to be more difficult, just generally speaking, as well as this week. Anyway, I've got a mulligan, and let's see what we got. Something... I mean, it's pretty impossible for it to be worse. Okay, yeah, I can work with that. Throw back a forest, and let's see what we've got. They're on the play and they mulliganed, so maybe I can... Ooh, maybe I can catch them here with Cabal Therapy, though. I mean, I'd rather go for Birds of Paradise. An argument could be made for doing Llanowar Waste so that I can turn to Wretch, but if they have swords out, I think I'd rather Therapy. Oh, actually, yeah, that would have been better, because then I could follow it up with Withered Wretch in the same turn. Yeah, that was a mistake. Hopefully I don't pay for it too badly. Anyway, we're going to name Exalted Angel. I think if they had swords, they would have used it. Tithe. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, let's go for Exalted Angel. That's a really problematic card. Oh, interesting. Mystic Crusader, Protection Black and Red, Divine Sacrament. Interesting. Okay. Well, I had better take out Saltari Priest. A little bit of lag here. Yeah, I really wish I had played my first land right, but I mean, I don't want to miss out on this too with the Cabal Therapy. Monk. Okay. Well, guess they got what they were looking for in the end. Yeah, that was just awful. Anyway, let's see if I can recover. I guess the Wretch will be at least somewhat useful. Can keep them on a threshold. Good draw. I guess the Crusader also uses Threshold. Yeah, we'll see how that ends up, I suppose. Another Tithe. That's good card advantage, even if it is just land. Works well with the Threshold stuff, too. There's Crusader. should probably just go for the Hermit, put the power on the board. Another one. And that monk is really problematic. Need a Masticore. Do I want to pay Echo? If I do, I can attack and jam 3 through, losing one of them, and then they can counterattack me. With it, Wretch can't block, so I can force through extra damage that way. I probably should not pay the Echo and just hope that I draw well, so I can do something more powerful. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Genesis. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible. Probably going to lose this one, though. I don't think I'm going to find my way out fast enough. Really, it's this Altari monk that really got me. Though, I guess... I don't know. I guess if I kept them off shadow stuff, they could still force creatures through with Mother of Runes. Yeah, flashing back the Cabal Therapy to take the Priest was definitely right with what's happening here. Okay, good. We finally got past that. I have a feeling there's probably lag on the opponent's side. I don't think they're just thinking that hard about Swords to Plowshares every single time I pass priority to them. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. How can I possibly not die? I think I just need to draw the Masticore just straight up off the top. Yeah, I wasn't aware of this card. It's interesting. That isn't going to help. I mean, I'll see what I can get. Wall of Roots. I'm going to go to 1. And if I get Baloth, I still die. If I get Masticore, I still die. There's no way to not die. Alright, 1 down. Yeah, I got beaten very badly there. I don't think it would have worked out had I sequenced my land plays better, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just telling myself that. Okay, into the sideboard. A lot of stuff I want. Soul Red, yeah. How about Cabal Therapy? Probably don't want that. Muse is probably not good enough. Tempting Worm is probably pretty solid. I don't know, do I want the duresses actually? It would have been really bad there. Maybe I'll get rid of duress and hang on to cabal therapy instead. Maybe I'll cut some cabal therapies also. Do I want tempting worm? I feel like I probably just want to ramp them right up. And I'll put all these in the sideboard. And yeah, I guess I still have a sadistic hypnotist if I'm ahead and I just want to make sure they aren't holding some spectacular card to pull themselves back in. I've got my walls, worms, survival. I mean, I guess I want to keep Reg. They have so much threshold stuff. Rain Attain, they're definitely going to have graveyard hate. Yeah, it feels weird to take out all the discard, but, well, almost all the discard. But I don't know. It just seems like the stuff I still have is just better. Oh, all right. Actually, I'm going to go over to my deck builder and I'm going to see what those Saltari creatures are real quick. Just going to do a quick overview of the different creature types. Got a decent amount of time. Saltari. There we are. So it is actually Saltari as a creature type. That's cool. And it's a cleric. And then Mother of Runes. That's the other one. Is that also a cleric? I feel like it is. That would be really nice. Man, it is really taking its time here. Yeah, it's a human cleric. Okay. Cleric is what I want to name. Back into the game. Helps to go first. Doesn't help to have that awful hand, though. Alright, that I can work with. Definitely not playing the Tempting Worm on turn 2. But it seems like after we've both done a fair amount of stuff, it's going to be really helpful to have. Oh, that was a good draw. What a relief. I thought I was going to have to just play land and say go. Very nice to have that wall. Nice, another cleric. Yeah, I'm going to wipe them out so they don't have a chance to boost them all by 1. Yeah, this one is going a lot better. I wonder if they even have Exalted Angel. I mean, I feel like they should, but just the way the deck is built, it feels like it might just be going smaller. Try and track my basic lands here. Human, Nomad, Mystic. With Threshold, it gets +1 in flying, and it already has Vigilance regardless. That is pretty cool. Anyway, I'm thinking Wall of Roots into Wall of Blossoms, and maybe I draw a land for Bird, but I definitely want to play 2 walls. Or I could play Wall of Blossoms and then definitely play the Bird. Gives me Faceless Butcher without any uncertainty. Yeah, I guess that feels a little better. Another wall. Awesome. Sacrament. Alright, we've unlocked the remaining clerics here. I can't let the Mother of Runes untap. I mean, I can. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but I want to hit it now. Maybe I'll get to a point where I don't know, Antuco Vigilante the Sacrament, then I can sacrifice the Butcher to Recurring Nightmare or something. Yep. I do believe it's time to play the Worm. I wonder if a deck like that would play Cataclysm against a deck like this. I'm not sure. Yeah, it probably would. I don't know, maybe I should have left in... Oh, swords, okay. Well, they don't have it immediately if they're doing that. But maybe I should have left in some discard? I don't know, like if I had Duress, all they've played are 1 mana cost instants. Wouldn't be the best odds of hitting. Human Nomad Mystic. I wonder if there's more Nomads or Mystics around. Would I keep 2 land? No, that seems paranoid. I don't want my survival to show up and not be good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna start take care of this real quick. Okay. Turn the adjacent radiator off. It gets super loud. Anyway. I have literally nothing to get back. If I attack with Worm, maybe they will offer a trade? It's kind of a funny position to be in. They can like protect their card with Mother Runes maybe. Nope, they're playing it safe. I could shrink down my Wall of Roots. It would be probably pretty obvious what I'm doing, but probably worth it nonetheless. I mean, I guess. Alright, I'll do that, and I'll hang on to one of my land. Oh, maybe I should just play it. No, I better hold it. Still not very convenient with the timing. And even if they sort of, I don't know, call my bluff or whatever, I guess. Actually, I don't know. I'm not sure. Really not sure where this is going to go. Yeah, if I attack with Worm, then we'll see what they do. Yeah, they're just blocking and giving protection. That's inconvenient. You have to play a land. Add a mana. And I mean, I know I could expose I could get more efficiency by playing the Nightmare, but they have 3 cards. I feel like they're just choosing not to kill the Plague, and that they've got something. Nothing. Right, once more. Soul Rend. I mean, I don't really have an opening, but whatever. I'll just cash in the wall and start my Nightmaring. Yeah, I'm playing land. Hypnotist. That'll give me a little insurance. I feel like they would have used it if they had an Armageddon. Cataclysm would be more questionable. They would have had to get it recently, I guess. Because it would have made sense to use it earlier when I had the Faceless Butcher. Yeah, they give all their stuff flying with it. If they hit threshold, it would be kind of a pain. I should probably be careful with that with Sadistic Hypnotist. Don't want to mess myself up by giving them threshold when I don't have to. Baloth. Do I want to attack with a Tempting Worm? They'll block and use 1, or they'll block and try to use 2. Then I can knock out one of the Mother Runes. I don't know. Like, do I want to use Sadistic Hypnotist? I mean, they got 3 of these creatures. They're all pumped. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 power. Yeah, that would be a big problem. Play that real quick. Just swap it out and see what I draw. Engineer Plague. Hopeful. Disenchant. Alright. Yeah, it makes sense they were holding 1. Now, do I name Nomad? Or do I name Cleric again? I'll name Nomad. Yeah, next turn I will get them with Hypnotist. I mean, if they don't cut me short somehow. Soltari Monk, that's inconvenient. Really don't like that it has 3 power because of my Engineer play choice, but I don't know, if they have 3 Mystics. It seemed like I kind of had to. Ooh. I could run them over with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have any desire to attack with both of those? I mean, I have enough mana to Sadistic Hypnotist and Deranged Hermit at the same time. I feel like I have to do that. Like, I could attack, but I don't know. I'm not in a position to get them with Soul Rend. Let me tap this right. Alright, there's the big Hypnotist. Knock out their card with Deranged Hermit, and the last 2 with, I guess, Lull of Blossoms. Yeah, their stuff is boosted, but I have a lot going on here, and I like being rid of their threatening stuff. Swords. What is that targeting? The Hypnotist itself. Huh. That's an interesting choice. I mean, it seems like the damage is done, and that the time to do it would have been in response to the first activation. I mean, it's a weird card. People aren't used to playing against it, so, I mean. Anyway. Pass the turn. And soon I'll be in a position where I'm just making tons and tons of squirrels. I can just throw them into their defense. You know, the vigilance is actually pretty annoying. Whip quarter. Huh. Yeah, if I attack with the squirrels, they can just block. I don't know. I feel like I have to attack with everything. But first I want to do this. Because, yeah, they can eat all the squirrels, and they can also block my big creatures, but I mean, they could block my creatures, and I mean, no matter what they do, I think I end up being able to soul rend something, which would be really nice. Let's get in there with that. I need to keep in mind that I can block, unless they give a protection, Mystic Penitent with Birds of Paradise, hopefully. I've got the Baloth, of course, to help out a little. Alright. Okay, so the squirrels are gone, but I got through for 4, which is helpful. I need to think. Am I in a position where I'm forced to Baloth here? Okay, so... Oh, they can attack for so much. Man, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, looked all 13, 14, 17, 18. Yeah, I need to do this. Yeah, I better. Okay, sack a beast, yes. I need to play fast too. Nightmare. I think I'm going to pull it out by a turn. Depends on what they have, though. Alright, they're targeting the whip quarter. I'm going to let the first one go. And now I can block. So I can block that. I can block that. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's fine. I can actually soul rend if I want to just tap their Mother of Runes. Yeah, I think I ought to. I mean, I need to punch through and win. I think I've got it either way, but I don't know. Like you mentioned, I just sort of have to do stuff. I can't just think about it. I have to act. Puts me at 3. I should have him now. Alright, good. Ooh, that's a relief. That was a close game. It's interesting because they had one enchantment and it was very good, but then again, there was just one. And also we went this far through with no sign of an Armageddon or a Cataclysm. What do I want to do? Just going to take a second look at this all. Hypnotist. Genesis. Yeah, I guess I want all that. Like, the Hypnotist is a little questionable, but I don't think I want to take the chance of going completely without it. They had nothing to kill with a Rain Attain, but I feel like they must have something. I mean, I've still got Vigilante. It's not terrible as just a creature. Withered Wretch seems pretty good. Yeah, I didn't get survival that time, but still, Recurring Nightmare pulled it through. I could take out the orangutan and maybe put in a Cabal Therapy or a Naturalize. Because I don't know. I mean, I feel like one Naturalize would be okay. And it's probably better than a single Cabal Therapy, I want to say. Just the, I don't know. Just a single Cabal Therapy. Odds are pretty good I miss on the first, and then, like, do I really want to sack a creature? Probably rather just keep the creature. I could play Hypnotic Spectre. That's a good blocker. Not against the Mystic. Well, I don't know. Not against the the 2/1 because it has protection from black and red, but the other one maybe. Maybe I will do that. Yeah, it'd be good to have this flying defense going. Time to do some fast play. They mulligan to 6. Very lucky. Nice to have survival also, especially with a tempting worm in the early game. Though really with Recurring Nightmare, maybe I just want to discard the Hermit to put in the yard in case they kill the survival and I lose my opening. That should be pretty good. Play bird, hopefully I get to keep it. Looks like I do. Okay. I don't want to go right for the plague. I want to give them a little more room to walk into it. Yeah, I definitely just want to play survival. And this will be nice. If they pass with mana up, then obviously they have something for it. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's good for them after mulliganing that the Tithe gets 2 land, but I mean, having to pay 1 for it, I don't know. And actually, did they just? Oh no, I'm not gonna think about it. I think did they just say go on the first turn without playing anything so that they could tithe? I think they probably did. Oh, there's Crypt. Ugh. All right. Get rid of Worm. Go and get Masticore maybe. I mean, that would be pretty good. Alternatively, Bone Shredder. Bone Shredder would be nice. I'll just get Squee. Alright, take my turn then. And I'll discard this other worm. Get Vigilante, play that as a morph. Hopefully they don't swords it, but I think if they had a swords they would have used it on the bird. Mystic Crusader. Alright, there's my other Mystic. Hopefully I draw land. I did not, but that's okay. Play the wall. Oh. Yeah, green, black, flip. Just hit this now. Then I'm going to attack for 3 And if they counterattack, they can only push through one. Gotta start moving them towards 0. Get a little squee value now, hopefully, unless they have backup. I wonder what they're thinking about. If they had Cataclysm, it would not be a problem. Divine Sacrament, okay. The timing on that is pretty unfortunate. It's like, I already used my Vigilante. Alright. Discard Squee. Go and get another Wall of Roots, I guess. Gotta be fast here. Gotta get Hermit going. Nice. Alright, attack. Play the wall. Do I want to sack the Wall of Roots? No. Alright, let's get rid of that. Now I can get another wall and have exactly the right amount of mana. Armageddon, that's fine. Got loads of mana. Okay, they're only attacking with 1, which is good, because 2 would have put me on a 2-turn clock, would have sort of forced my, my Engineer Plague. End of turn. Get rid of Squee. Go get Bone Shredder. Play the Shredder. Hit that. Do I attack? Yeah, I guess I do. I mean, why not? Ooh, that's a problem. Alright, they attack, and I take it. Puts me at 8. Use the Squee. Do I just go get... I have to do something defensive. I guess I have to get the second Shredder. Even though I don't like it at all. do here? I mean, I guess I could block with bird. Get in with something good. Maybe just tempting worm. Yeah, that's probably right. Feels weird, but yeah. Right, do some attacking. I gotta keep the bird up. Play the worm. And end the turn. True believer, alright. Block. Use that. Just go get another bird. Huh. Man, if only I still had some black. Alright, I'll attack with all of it. Force the chump block. Play bird. End the turn. Well, that's it one way or the other. Okay, they didn't get it. Wow, that was a crazy match. Super close. Very interesting. And the threshold stuff actually worked pretty well. I wonder if it would make sense to play white fetches without any off-color stuff to even get with them. I don't know, something to think about.